everybody. Good Sunday morning to everybody out there. How is it going? What are y'all up to?
Nothing.
Busy, busy.
I'm having a cookie at the moment. Yes, well, that's what I was doing.
You say you're
Yeah,
eating cookies or baking cookies?
eating the ones that I got. I do it Christmas time. We don't need it. Your dad brings baked stuff here all the time. We don't need any more sugary stuff.
Where is everybody? There's like nobody in the chat. What's going on?
Everybody else is on. Missy's still on.
Maybe they're at
Well, she's
church.
like at like 13.
They could be at church. Hmm.
You could be at church too,
I
repenting your
mean,
sins, repenting your sins for throwing out yarn,
hallelujah, praise the Lord. There we go.
repenting your sins for throwing out so much yarn.
I need to go procession. Do two Hail Marys.
What do you been doing, Joe? How was your holiday?
It was long.
Long, long or not long
If
enough?
it wasn't so hot, I would have stayed longer.
Well, Michaela thinks it was long enough after 3 days.
Oh, who's mad?
I know, right?
Yeah, no, but they have the house like in the back room, even with the air on, it's still like 85 degrees
Yeah.
inside, and I don't tolerate heat well, so I wasn't feeling well just because of the heat all the time.
You can make one yourself one of those fan cocoons.
Mm-hmm. And 'cause I bought a smaller fan that I had was blowing on me, but it was next to impossible to sleep. It was just so hot.
But no, you basically put it at the end of your bed and make like a plastic cover over your bed, so it just blows
Hmm.
cool air on you the whole time.
It'd be nice well, I didn't have a bed.
Or the
Uh,
couch, whatever. Apparently they make these cooling blankets as well too. You've seen these lately?
uh-uh.
Stay cold the whole time,
Oh, I need one. Yes, yes, please. Santa Claus, I need one.
like a
Christmas.
cooling weighted blanket. They're expensive though.
Mhm. So yeah, so that's why I came home early because I was exhausted from lack of sleep and I was getting cranky and hurting worse. So it's like I was there over a week, so that was time. I came home and it's like, oh my God, it feels so good in here. The air is on. And like right now I'm wearing sweatpants and a hoodie. And I was
So
like,
you're you're so cold you got to wear sweatpants and a hoodie.
you love it, yes. Let them swelter down there. I'm not going to.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, because that one day where I showed that video of the rain, I mean, I stayed outside after I turned the video off. And I stood right out in the middle of the sidewalk and just drenched myself because it was like cold. And I was like, yeah, that's much better.
Cold rain.
Mm-hmm. It was nice. Felt good. And of course, Michaela, she looked up and I started screaming, thought that thunder was going to get me, so I had to go inside.
The thunder. I'd be
And I
more
was like,
worried. I'd be more concerned about the lightning.
yeah, it's like thunder's just loud. It won't hurt you. But
What do you be work? What do you be working on, Jess?
Oh, I've been working on my blanket, but
Oh, your
cool.
super secret blanket.
yeah, my super secret blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now it's super secret. The start of it was not super secret, but the rest of it is super secret. Um, but you can watch it if you become a member. You got to do a members only video today, so that way I can progress on my blanket. It's looking pretty cool. I'm kind of excited. I am going to take it with me. I'm getting ready to meet the other YouTube girls at the local yarn store, and one of my patients, she is going to try to start crocheting happy hats for our wonderful Jeanette. She hasn't
Huh?
crocheted since grade school, and then she's mid 60s, maybe early 70s. So I just got her a little goodie bag of crochet hooks, stitch markers, tape measures, darning needles, and yarn.
Cool, cool. Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
And then I have some loose fiber to send to Katie. I've got some other things to do before I can sit down now.
In this coat, I did have there's an F book in there, the metal one, but there's no name for a brand on there that I can see. But yeah, I'll give that away to somebody because I don't use it.
What have you been working on?
Yeah, Paul.
Maybe since it was so hot down there, I really didn't do a whole lot. Um, I used some of that KC cotton and I worked up a few washcloths. That's probably what I'm going to work on today. Um, just because I have a cotton sitting right here in front of me. And one of those makes about 2 washcloths. So I'm going to work that up. And then after that, I don't have any more in the house. So I don't know, I'll work on a hat or something next, or the shawl. I've got it here in the bag. Because for what I took down there, I just took like a gallon Ziploc, put my shawl stuff in there, a couple of things of cotton and my hooks, and off I went. I forgot darning needles, so when I come to the end, I was like, well, hell, I'll just have to use a small, crochet hook and get them in that way. So that's what I did.
Cool, cool.
So yeah, I worked, just did some washcloths. I worked a little bit in the evening, so not a whole lot. But I'd go outside, because it was cooler outside because they had a breeze, and I'd sit out there and crochet and yeah, do whatever. Take the dogs out there with me because it's dark out there, and they've had people jump the fence over there before trying to get in. So I take the dogs out.
That's crazy, and they're pretty far out, aren't they?
Mm, yeah. So I just take the dogs out there with me. Because they alert me that someone's out there or trying, and then maybe by the time they get the fence, I can get to the door. Maybe.
Wow.
I was really hurting down there. I mean, I was having a lot of trouble getting around, but now that I'm home, it's better. And I don't know why. I mean, I can get around a little bit better down here. And it's probably because I was moving around a lot more down there, so it was aggravating the arthritis more, would be my guess. Because, every time you sat down, Dad's like, can you get this, get this, get this? And then, like I just went out to have a smoke and I was outside because you had to smoke outside and he was out there. Can you get me a glass of tea? And I was like, I could, but I'm not gonna. I think you can walk to the kitchen and get you a glass of tea. Because his legs look like And growing up, he had strong, muscular legs. But now they're like no muscle tone or nothing.
Whose
Yeah,
phone is that?
so I made him go get his own tea, and he fucked around and got pissy, and oh well. And I had a water hose when I was sitting outside next to me, so if it got hot, I just hosed myself down. Oh, yeah, and I got Dad a couple times. What the hell? And it slipped. You know, that neuropathy just kind of twitches my hand sometimes. Oh, no, I did it on purpose. He looked
Of
hot.
course you did.
Growing up, he was fine doing stuff like that. I was testing to see if he would still get a laugh out of it. He did. He thought it was kind of funny. And he's like, well, it felt good. And I said, yeah, there you go.
I'd beat your ass.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't drench him, just a little quick spray, more like a mist. Now, for me, I drenched myself. I didn't care. And then Michaela would come out and she's like, can I get wet with the hose too? And I was like, go ask your mommy. But I'm sure she doesn't care. And Megan came out and I was like, you said that you want to spray her with the hose. I was like, well, yeah, I sprayed Dad and I sprayed myself and she wants to play. And she's like, I don't care. I said, okay.
Uh-huh.
Just want to make sure. I don't want to go against, what she wants her to do. So anytime she wanted to go somewhere with me or something like that, I always said she has to ask her mom first. If it's okay with her mom, I don't care. Because that one time I got in the car and I was sitting there for a minute letting it cool off, and I was waiting for Dad because I was taking him to get smokes. Next thing you know, Michaela gets in the back, puts her seatbelt on. I'm ready. Okay. So I called Megan. I was like, where's your child? And she's like, in the back room. I was like, no, she just jumped in my car, buckled herself in, and said she's ready to go. She's like, where are you going? I was like, to get Dad smokes. And she's like, there's no smoking in the car when she's in the car. And I was like, I'm okay with that. She's like, Dad won't be. And I was like, too bad. He can wait 20 minutes till we go get smokes and come back and smoke.
Right. Especially the
And
first.
we did that. And then we went and got an ice cream cone for everybody, three of us. And Kevin went in and showed her mom. And Megan's like, what the hell? And I was like, well, you should have went with us. If we would have got you one, it would have been melting by the time we got back. So, we couldn't get you one. So she didn't care. So, yeah, I mean, we had some good times too. I mean, it wasn't all horrible or anything. I mean, yeah, we went and drove around the lake, me and Dad. Michaela didn't want to go. She wanted to stay with her mommy. And I was like, okay. But she's a mommy's girl through and through. Wants her mommy at all times. If mommy's not around and I am, that's who she wants. If something she's hurt or something, she doesn't. It surprises me because she fell once outside going to mommy, and mommy was gone. She was at work. I had her, and then her dad was home in the front room. And she didn't want her daddy. She wanted me, and I was like, I'm surprised because I thought, she'd want her daddy. It's the next person in line. Parents, but her dad's real gruff and stuff and yells at her for no reason, and that pisses me off. But okay, I'll shut up now because I'm talking too much. Somebody else's turn.
have you been working on, Jeff?
Oh, everything, hats and stuff, and I just lost count. Why did we even start talking?
I
Why do I
was
even start
talking
talking?
too much. I was talking too much.
No, what I was listening to you talk, and I was actually crocheting. Now I just didn't make me
Um,
start talking.
I
Make
was
me
just
start talking. I
um,
lost count right away.
I was just talking about things we were doing on a trip, and
I
to
know,
hear somebody
and
else,
then
Oh
and
yeah,
then I got did I get asked a question? Then I got to think, and then I just lost count.
and we did go down to my brother's for a few days,
how
and
was that?
we met at the old house that you went to,
Okay.
um, and we were there long enough for Dad to get changed because he had an accident on the way there, and so we got him all cleaned up and stuff, and then we went to the other house, and that's pretty much where we stayed. Was
Do
at
you
the
like
other
it?
house. Yeah, it's going to be really nice. They don't have railings on like the steps that go from the garage to in the house.
Yeah.
So there was Eric had a lot of wood out there because he's doing stuff. So he kind of built some steps for us outside that goes from the garage to the grass, and built some other steps that were like I don't know 10 feet away that goes from the ground to the back porch.
Yeah,
And then from the porch to in the house, there's a big giant step, so he built it up. So that way, me and Dad could get around easier to where we wanted to go. So that was nice of him because I was like, yeah, just bring. I've got a chair in the back. I'll just sit in the garage because there's no way I'm doing no steps. He's like, they're just normal sized steps. I was like, those are giant steps. I'm telling you right now, that is not normal.
giant steps.
They looked like it, but they were probably normal. They look when you don't have a railing and you need a railing to help up steps, they looked really big.
Well, yeah. When you're thinking about falling down them, yes, yes.
Yeah, Dad would not have been able to go up them like that.
Hey,
So
Kadaya, how are
Eric,
you doing today?
Eric told us go sit in the car where it's air
Hey, Ted.
conditioned. And he had a couple chairs right there in the garage. We just sat there, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm gonna fix it so you can get around here easier." He's like, "I am so sorry I didn't think about that." And I was like, "Yeah, when you invite me over, you gotta think old, decrepit, can't get around, okay?"
Oh,
He was like, "You're not old," and I was like, "You're only saying that because you're a few years behind me, and you're keeping up too." Because he's like 2.5 years younger. I was like, "You're
thank
gonna."
you for that, Jeff.
So yeah, what I mean, it was that house is gonna be really nice. His 16-year-old daughter's gonna have a basement. She got two
Ooh,
finished rooms down there, or two or three finished rooms. She'll have her own shower, bathroom down there. She's gonna have like a microwave, um, maybe
it's
a
gonna be
air
nice.
fryer, a little
She kind of
fridge,
has her
and
own
some
little
things.
personal
Yeah, so
space.
she has kind of like her own place, but
Yep, that's cool.
yeah. And my brother already made a rule. He's like, boyfriend can't go down there unless the doors are open and we know he's here. And I was like,
Amen.
yeah, he's 16, so But yeah, I mean, it's real nice. It's all wood floors,
That's
open
awesome.
kitchen area.
It's gonna be nice for her. Real
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. I didn't go downstairs because there's no railing, but he sent me pictures, so it looked nice. But upstairs is like big open area. The kitchen to the front room was big, and he's got like this 70-inch TV or some shit. I don't know, 80. I don't. Huge. And I was like, are you having trouble seeing? I was like, well, that's huge. He's like, well, what do you have? I was like, a 40-inch. That's enough for us. I mean, it's bigger than what I need. Uh,
I think the living room's
and
44.
they're like, he's like, well, can you see the TV okay? And I was like, yeah, I see the TV. I don't turn it on, but I can see it fine. I was like, I haven't watched TV on the TV in over a year.
Wow.
Usually I'm just on like the tablet or something here while I'm crocheting.
Right.
And I mean, there's no reason I mean, I could go on YouTube on my TV. Why I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know. I, and there for a while I wasn't because it's right on the other side of Zach's room. And I don't, and put my headphones on
Yeah.
or have it down low enough right here where I can hear it just on my phone or tablet. If I have it on the TV, it keeps him up.
Right.
But, I'm also at the time, but, he's up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, too. He's a night
Oh,
owl like me.
that's not good.
It drives his dad crazy. And he's like, what do you guys do all night? And I was like, whatever the hell we want. We're grown as adults.
That
We
much.
don't have to tell you what we do. And I was like, you're married to me. What do I do at night?
Sleep.
Crochet and watch TV. And I was like, there you go.
Hey, Jeff, how's it going today? Burger and fries, beer. What are you doing? It's too
So,
early for
yeah,
burger, fries, and beer.
Sneak
so
peek.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so he's got like an 80-inch TV or something like that. I don't know. It's huge. But yeah, it's a really nice place. He doesn't have furniture yet, so we were sitting on like those canvas fold up chairs, camping chairs.
Yeah.
So so it was kind of difficult for me because my legs swell. There was nowhere for me to prop him up.
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, I was hurting something fierce,
Probably.
And got to the hotel, I would sit in like a chair and prop him up on the bed because you damn near need a step stool to get into beds.
Did you get in the pool? That is the question.
I was going to because we were right across from the pool. But guess what?
What?
Close for maintenance.
Under construction. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Oh,
I was so pissed.
that's bullshit.
And I was so pissed. I was like, I mean, when you opened our door and you walked like 5 feet to the left, that's the pool door. I was
Oh
like,
my gosh.
no. And then, of course, you can go work in the weight room. And I was like, hell no, I don't want to do that shit. I get hot. I want to go in the
Hmm.
pool. And they said, well, it won't be fixed for about another 3 or 4 days. I was like, well, hell, I ain't staying that long. What? What do you do?
Well, I'm getting ready to meet the girls for the sit and stitch, and apparently there's a vendor up there selling fiber. She says I shouldn't tell you that there's a vendor here selling fiber. If that's not an enabler,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Willie did tell me that he had a talk with Motorboat before I came back.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
And I was like, what'd you talk to her about? And he's like, I told her that she's been a little queen. I treat her like a queen when she's here. Giving her wet food every day and all this. He's like, once Mama's back, that shit's gonna stop. And she just looked at him and went, Mama. And he's like, your cat says your name. She's baby. How are you?
tell her motorboat.
Are you doing good? You're not? Why not? Because you didn't get any wet food today? Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. Oh my goodness.
Motorboat is going to be very upset tonight when she still has not had her wet food.
Yeah, he's been giving it to her every day while I was gone. Yeah, don't you say no. I know better. He told me. He done ratted your ass out
Nope, nope, nope.
every day.
She said nope. Right,
And,
motorboat? Say no.
and he said he found a bag from Walmart that had more wet food in it. And I thought, I knew there was another around here somewhere. Doesn't mean you're getting it. He put it up. I bet you tomorrow he comes over, you can get some. You don't need it every day.
Every day. Every
You
day.
don't. You don't need wet food every day. She is loving on me so bad, it's not even funny. She's leaning on me, pawing on my face, leaning her head on me. She's like, Mom, come on. No, you've got food, you've got water, you're good. No, you're done. She's looking like, seriously? I mean, he said he had a talk with her and said, you know, I treat you like a queen, when I'm here, but once your mom gets back, he's like, that's all gonna stop. And I was like, and it did, didn't it? I stopped at lickety split. Enough of that shit, didn't I? And I told him not to give you wet food every day while I was gone because I knew I'd have a problem with you when I came back. A problem child. But you're doing good for now. You're fine. Good boy, Zach. I see you looking at his room. Go tell Zachary. Go tell Zachary you want to. Go, go get Zachary. Go get Zach. Hey, he'll give you some.
Hey, Trace, how's it going
Yeah.
today?
Hmm?
Tracy showed up. Tracy's in the house.
I'll let everybody in chat. I'm not looking at chat. I probably should. Pull it up here. Sure, volume is down. They're up to $46 on YouTube TV. No, not there. That's not it. I just want the chat.
Oh, sweetie, I don't get ready to
Everybody's doing their weather.
go. So what is mine? Oh, beautiful.
Tracy's is 92. Yours is 76. Um, I don't know what else. Greg's was 80 degrees almost. 79.
Yeah, it
Mine's
rained
cold. I'm cold today.
yesterday.
Jack was outside and says it's going to be another hot one. I don't think it's going to be as hot because I looked at the weather book and I didn't see anything about um like a heat index warning or anything. But I don't know. It's weather bug, so you never know. What are you back up here for? Did I just get you down? You better find your place to lay down.
So I'm working on a honeycomb hat. Honeycomb.
Ooh, that's hot, Tracy. 102 there. Feels like it's 102. Yeah, that's hot. I don't think I've ever done the honeycomb stitch.
Well, the link is in the description down below. It's actually pretty easy. It's not that hard to do.
Is
Just
it
give
a
me one
yarn
second
needle?
here.
You think?
Let me
Or
share
do
the
you
screen. No, let me share the screen with you for a second. I'll show you the hat.
turn the phone sideways so I can see better?
Bum, bum.
See, at the top it says stream this to your audience. Is it something new? Or has it always been
Nope,
there?
that's all. That's always been there. That way you
Okay.
can stream it to your channel.
Oh, okay.
Can you see that?
But
So she
yeah,
made a
I
hat
do.
and a cowl and a pair of mittens as well for it.
That's kind of cool. Is this somebody that we follow?
It's somebody I
Mm,
follow.
who is it?
um, bum, bum. The link's in the description down below. It's come on, Vasilya crochet or Vasilya knit.
Okay, I don't know that one. Hey, Chris K. She's doing helpers. Oh, she's doing a blanket for her helper's son. I'm assuming that's what that means. Doing helper's son's blanket. Okay.
Okay, so I'm working on the hat on this one. See what she does. Does uh, fingerless mittens.
Yeah.
But I'm actually writing the pattern down as I'm going through it with her, just to make it easier on myself, right?
See, isn't it easier when you do that? That's what I do.
So we'll see how this turns out.
I watch the tutorial, and if I
But
like it, and I watch it again and write it down, then I put it in my
I'm just
recipe
doing it as
book.
I'm going along.
Okay. No, for like then the next time you do it, you have it.
Yeah. Looks like I can do it when I have no internet and I can make another one, right?
Yeah. I have not all of them have, but I got quite a few in a binder that I put them in.
Yeah, I got too many in my binder already.
Oh, man. I have a lot in my watch later now list that I need to watch later, write them down, and get and then put them in a different file. Move it
Mm-hmm.
to one, like copy it or something, so I know. But yeah, I have probably over 2,000 videos in the watch later. Why? I don't know.
Well, see, I think I gotta go through my watch later list and organize them into hats, scarves, shawls.
Ambergris, wearables,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. I gotta break all that down. Freaking
Me too.
stupid.
Me too. It will take a while.
So
But the
far,
one thing I
I only got
follow,
one row done so far. So far, so
okay,
give me a couple
cool.
more rows. Give me a couple more rows, and I'll see how it turns out.
Yeah,
I'll be like, yeah, I don't like it. Frog the whole thing.
yeah, I'm doing probably just a single crochet for the that's how I did the other ones. But with that yarn, I did use the 6 hook, and it worked just fine.
Yeah, well, she's using this one with a 5, so
No, I'm talking about this yarn I'm using.
Okay.
That Casey cotton. We were talking about that one night. That I used a 5,
Hello,
but
Jeanette. How you doing today?
Jeanette, so I'll probably
You,
use my 6 because I'd rather use it.
you got
Well,
company with you?
we're glad you're here.
You're late. You're half an hour late.
Oh
Hell,
my God, Jeanette, where the hell have you been?
you even asked for what time. I even set the time for you, and you show up late. God.
Probably had to have lunch first.
Hmm. Did you figure out your camera yet? The wife's wife, the mayor's wife's supposed to be there with her today.
Mm.
Jeanette, what's that?
I haven't seen Annie been in the chat yet.
Who's what?
Has Annie been in the chat?
No, not yet.
Not that I
Okay.
see something.
Connie, if she's home, she's got the grandkids with her. If she's gone and with the grandkids, I don't know which it is. She's like, I'm sorry, we just finished dinner. She said you had to have lunch first. And
Chris
then
K.
there's drunken
Anyway,
granny and a hat. And a hat, no, I have not. But it would be easy to do if you do like the single, half double, or double for the crown, and then just go for the granny around it, the rest of it. That'd be easy to do. Just switch it to granny if you got the crown done.
My answer is no, I haven't. I haven't made any part of the drunken granny. I finished it.
You might check YouTube, put drunken granny
drunken granny square
crochet.
hat.
Yeah.
It's a bucket hat, basically, though.
The mayor's wife is here with 3 of the church ladies. Oh, like right now? Well, if they are, hello to them.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah. So the drunken granny square hat is basically a bucket hat. Is what it's showing in the videos and shorts and pictures and stuff.
The only thing I've made is a wrap and a blanket. Is what I made with it. I do like the stitch. It's easy. I think the next blanket I'm going to make might be like the drunken granny stitch in a line. Or not drunken granny, but the granny stitch. And they all say
Here's
hello.
an
Well,
easy.
welcome everybody.
Here's a cool looking easy drunken granny baby blanket border. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
And the drunken granny is a pretty easy stitch.
Well, yeah, because you got to be drunk to do it.
I don't think
Yeah,
I was when I did it.
get got to be mixing that rum in your coffee when you're drinking or your tea, vodka and tea. Drunken grannies. Hello, ladies. How you all doing today? Enjoying your time with Jeanette?
Are
Just
you
don't
all?
move her. Just don't
Are
move any of her
you?
crochet. She'll get ornery with you. She'll kick you
Oh,
right out of the house.
charm. Do you all crochet too, or are you all sitting there crocheting as a group, or just visiting?
No, they should be crocheting because, as far as I know, when the mayor was there last weekend, his wife, I don't even know your name, sorry. She said that she's going to go to her church group and get them over there and making hats with Jeanette. Yeah,
Nice. Just so that she has company too.
yeah, get a bunch of
Yes.
drunken church grannies over there making hats now.
I'm gonna picture that. All sitting there drinking screwdrivers or
Screwdrivers.
something. Maybe fuzzy navels.
Yeah, there you go.
wine coolers or something.
Boone's. Oh, Boone's coolers.
Yeah, they have. You know?
She said she's trying to get them started on hats.
Yes, and actually that's where I'm getting ready to head. I'm going to head to a group of crocheters that I'm going to talk them into making hats. One already is. So we're getting my girl on a road trip.
Yeah, I'm not working on hats today. Like I said, I'm doing washcloths or heating pad, whatever you want to use them for. For
I shall
to
return.
I have a variety. I'll have I've got close to 50 or over 50 now of hats, and then I'm gonna do some washcloths as well. What are you doing? Marlo's trying to eat my Cheetos. You're asshole. Yeah. Don't just lick it, eat it too. There you go. Oh, John, she's asking, did you get the picture of what her nurse brought her?
Yep, I showed it yesterday on my wood show. You
Can
didn't
I
see
see
it?
it? I missed it.
Were you not paying attention? No, you gotta go back and watch the video.
John,
Don't make me lose count here. Just give me a second. I'm trying to count.
10, 9, 42, 16.
Maybe you come over there. Let me come over there and grab my yarn.
Okay. That's a step.
All right, Jeanette got a box of yarn from. Oh no, that's right. Jeanette got a whole package of amigurumis from her
Yeah, I
nurse.
did see that. If
Well,
that's what it was.
I told you.
Okay, I saw that then.
So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 amigurumi kits.
That's so cool.
Wait, hold on a
And
second.
Jeanette, will you make those up and give those to the children?
There you go. 11 amigurumi kits.
Is that what you will plan on doing with those? I've seen those before, and
Yeah, I have.
them I
I got
give
some
them.
here.
We didn't do that. Yes, that's what she's going to do. That's awesome. I'm sure the children will love that. I need to find somebody to make a cow for Michaela and Megan both.
Yeah, I got a dog, and I got a unicorn, and I got a reindeer. I got
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
That's pretty cool.
So I got
I
two of them are from the Dollar Tree, two are from a Dollarama.
kind of just like a Dollar General or something, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if my washcloths are the same. They're not quite the same size. One's bigger than the other. That's it. They don't have to be perfect.
Yes, they do.
No, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Then why are you doing it then?
What?
Then why are you doing it?
It's a washcloth. It will work. Maybe one's for a child and you need a little bit bigger one for an adult. And maybe they'll make a giant one for a big person. You never know. But they work, you know. They're not, if you want perfect, go to the store and buy some. That's how you get perfect. Will mine have mistakes in it? Absolutely. But will they work? Yes, they will. None of my stuff is perfect. I try to make them look nice, but that's about as far as it goes. I'm not a perfectionist. If I see a mistake 3 rows back, I just wing it and go with it. Oh, I bet you it is, Jeanette. You get company and someone to talk to while you're crocheting and stuff. Okay. What am I doing here? I don't know. I'm being organized. That's what I'm doing. I need my yarn. I wish this had a center pull. That's what I wish this had. But it does not. No center pull. No. No center pull. How many yards does this actually have? 180 yards. Okay. Give me some yarn. I shouldn't ball it up before I make it, but I'm not going to. What did I do with my 6? And Tracy says, don't forget your thumbs, everyone. Please and thank you. I leave mine whenever I leave. That's how I do it. Last night, she was feeling pretty bad. I haven't talked to her yet today, Jeanette. So I don't want to, message her or anything because she might be resting. But I know she's got a lot going on. She had ear infections and some kind of pneumonia or something too. Sounded pretty bad.
She's got everything wrong with her right now.
Yeah, she's got a lot. So what she needs rest is more than anything. Just take her meds and try to rest as much as possible. But she has a full plate, so it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. So I'm sure she'll be in sometime today, and we'll find out what's going on. I don't remember how many I did. I think 33. And I don't know. Jeanette's had her in her prayers.
Wow, it's pretty quiet today. I don't even know where everybody is.
I don't know.
It makes it easier to concentrate now, I guess.
No one's talking or nothing.
So I'm watching this video and she's calling slip stitches connecting stitches. It drives me nuts. And then
Um,
when you get to the end of the row, she says do an air stitch, which is basically chain one and turn. She goes, oh, let's do an air stitch here and then turn our work. I'm like, what's an air
wow.
stitch? Right?
Never heard of an hair stitch. Well, I would be. What? So to the ones in the chat, are you all working on hats or blankets? I know Chris K's working on a blanket. What's everybody else working on? if anything. You know, maybe you're just hanging out. One of the ladies there is doing a bobble hat.
A
So
bobble hat.
very
Bobble,
cool.
bobble, bobble. Bobble, bobble. I don't like bobbles yet. I haven't gotten the hang of bobble stitches yet.
I'm just doing like the first row and I'm going in the back loop. Or not back loop, but back stitch so it makes it straighter. It's a pain in the ass too.
Yeah, back loop only, right?
No, it's like a back
Below
stitch. No, it's not. It's like a back
a
stitch.
back stitch.
Yeah, you flip your crochet over. There's a little bump there, and that's what you go through in your first row. Makes it look nicer. I'm almost done with it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like bobbles and I don't like the popcorn stitch at all.
I find the videos that make this look so freaking easy.
Whatever hat you guys were making last Sunday, I guess. Annie
Mm-hmm.
said I gotta try that out. It was easy. Worked up quick. I think you guys had to use like a 5 weight. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, give me a sec. It was a super easy, quick 1 hour beanie.
And did it really take an hour?
Well, it took Annie 53 minutes, I think it was. It took Jessica an hour and a half. I actually added extra rows to mine, so like mine took me like 1:45. So mine took two. Yeah, mine took 1:45.
Well, that's not
Yep.
bad though.
No, it's pretty good. But when you're watching the video, it's like, okay, well, it took her 45 minutes. Yeah, because she does the hat all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's this one right here. Weird because like this looks so freaking small. This super hat, super quick and easy. Like look how small it is. It looks like a
Yeah.
little it looks like a little kid's hat if you compare it to a regular hat, right? Look at the size of that, right? It's like half
Yeah.
the size. But this is the big but if part. So it's it's like an actual beanie, right? Now
Uh-huh.
had I've used a 10 hook, which I don't have, it would have come out a little bit bigger. So
Oh, they want you to use a 10?
yeah, they want to use a 10, and the biggest hook I have is a 6, right? So this one, right? And this one I thought was kind of cool too. So this was the second hat we did. So we did two hats, right? So we
Oh,
did
I
this
like
one,
that one.
and this one worked up really quick too.
I like that one.
And this one I just did an extra single single crochet around the hem of it too, just to
Mhm.
give it that cool little look there. And the thing is with this one, you can actually Put a single fold in it, a double fold, or you can roll it up if you wanted to, right? And you can make it look. It's so versatile.
What stitch is that?
Um, the links in the description on last week's video.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll get it.
Okay, but this 1 hour super quick and easy beanie, like I said, look how small it looks, right? But the thing is that when you put it on, it actually stretches and fits properly, right? Like an actual beanie.
Mm,
And
that's
like I said, it worked up really quick. The crown on this one was super quick and easy, and then crown to row three, and then it changes stitches. But then like you got these extra holes, like these lines of holes in here, which actually turned out
mhm.
pretty cool, just because of the stitches that it is. I liked it.
Wow. Okay. Jeanette says it is interesting. I've never used a bobble for a hat. Well, now you can try one. Hi,
Yeah.
Herb.
Hey, Herb, how's it going?
Are you coming up with us today?
Not today, he says.
Okay. Are you working on anything today, Herb? Oh, you just answered that. Never mind then. He's been sleeping all day.
He'll be working on patterns. You know that.
Mm. Yeah, you need your rest too, though. He's still in the chair. There's nothing wrong with that. You might have to get up for lunch soon, though.
Welcome back, Jess.
Thank you. Hello, Herb.
I forgot I had a cookie here to eat. How far the drive have you got to do?
It's about a 20-minute drive.
That's not bad.
It's up by my day job. So not terrible. What I drive Monday through Thursday. So it's a drive I'm pretty used to. At least doing it on Sundays, there's no other traffic.
Oh, when I
Trying to
came
go to work
home
in.
yesterday, the traffic was horrendous. But I knew it would be because you had a lot of truckers going back to work and stuff. Or getting off the road or
Right.
going, yeah.
And
And
luckily
then,
for Sundays around here, there's not traffic unless there's an accident.
mm, I was heading home on a weekend on a Saturday morning, so
Yes, Jeanette, I can call you later. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
you should be driving, not reading that.
I have been hockey pretty much all weekend. Working hockey.
Nobody wants me to call them.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You can call me JoJo.
Huh?
So you can call me JoJo.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm waiting on the rest of your yarn to return to me, so that way I can
Okay.
get all that figured out.
You just let me know.
So, but to knock on a lot of wood, that was the only true mistake that happened, other than losing one complete ball of yarn. I don't know where it went.
Well, in that yarn that got messed up, was there like just single colors of like value?
In that particular batch, possibly
Mhm.
there may be. I know. I think one of each of the halos. So the yellow, the blue, and the orange, and then the blue. I do believe. I do believe some of the one of the KCs, the pink. I think.
Mhm. Okay.
If there is value, I want to say it was the white or lilac.
Mhm. Maybe I just thought I had more of that thing.
Now this one's got more of the specialty.
Okay. Because when we were going through that, yeah, I could use that. Yeah, I could use that, but I don't remember if I said yes, get that, or yes, get.
Yeah, and I can't remember. It was a decent sized box.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
I still have the receipt. So,
Okay.
and everything that
Well,
was in that box was on that receipt. minus the two things that were technically hers, which was the black, the white, and the purple, the living value ones. There was two of those in the box, and those were hers. But other than that, the rest of it's yours. She
I don't
said,
think
"This isn't mine,
I
Jess."
don't think I got any living, did I?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it didn't sound familiar.
No,
Whatever.
that would have been. There was the colorway of the black, the gray, and the purple, and then
Yeah,
the
that
black, white,
was that living.
which we kept saying would make perfect somebody's.
Yeah, they had the small ones of
And then right before I checked out, Pebbles was like, "Oh, I'll take two of
Purple.
those." Well, I said her too on half of your stack.
Yeah, it might be the
Oh, this is
living
all mine.
that was the purple, yellow, black, maybe.
It was,
Or whatever it is. We'll figure it out.
as far as I know,
Um,
it is on its way back.
I can barely hear you now.
Yeah, fly here.
I almost want to say this happened on Tuesday, maybe.
Jess, we can barely hear you. I can't hear her at all now.
Okay, the mayor has a couple of questions. We can. Are you saying just for me in general for when I call, or
Jess, we fell out of your ear.
hey, somebody I'm curious to know what vendors up here. They've got this yarn store supports a lot of our local dyers and spinners. I guess what do you call them? Indie yarnies or independents. John, where I'm going is where I got your very bright fluorescent cascade yarn.
Jess, hey,
They
you
have
already?
Jess,
well,
fix
they have
your microphone fell out of your ear. We can't hear you.
I put it in
neon
the chat,
highlight
but we can't
marker
hear it. Probably should see
colors
that.
in yarn.
I put it in the chat.
I see that.
Y'all lost me. Thank you, Jojo.
What are you up to today, Greg? Oh, Greg's having the outlaws over for dinner today. How fun! What are you going to have for dinner? I think we're having like a hamburger helper type thing. Make our own.
StreamYard kicked me.
What?
StreamYard kicked me out. That's why you guys couldn't hear me no more. I was
Mm, for a long
being
time.
kicked out.
You just kept going lower and lower, and I thought, I can't hear a damn thing.
And StreamYard say goodbye.
Uh,
Bye. But I was saying where I'm going, they have, that's where I got John's Cascade fluorescent colored safety yarn.
oh,
And they have like fluorescent blues and there was a purple. So it was like highlighter colors.
cool.
But then one of the girls that is meeting us up here said that there is a vendor, independent dyers, and I was just curious. Usually I don't get to partake in the purchase of that yarn. One, I don't like paying full price for anything, especially when uh, you can get other options cheaper. But sometimes you feel like you get a good deal on some of the yarn. I'm not saying that it's not worth the value. I'm just saying it's just not in my budget. That is not in my crochet budget.
Is Karen your wife? Jack's decided to cook today, so that works.
Nice.
And she's rating. I was like, yeah, a little bit. Little bit. Not too bad, though. He went to Arby's last night, and he also went to bed at the gas station here. But they have the really crushed up ice like Sonic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
I
he
love that
had
ice.
yeah, I loved it down there. I was always going to Sonic. Um, but yeah, he stopped and got me a drink. Because that's all I wanted. Drink from back is fine. He comes back. They messed up his order, so they just let him keep, I guess, what he had. And they had like a
Yeah.
roast beef and cheese, and they also gave him 2 milkshakes for freaking it up.
Oh,
I just had a little bit of milkshake. I, had, I really wasn't hungry or anything last night.
I was craving ice cream last night. I wanted like a McDonald's soft serve cone,
Hmm.
and I don't normally want ice cream or crave ice cream or that ice cream in particular. So I think I might have to get some ice cream. And the other day, it was National Root Beer Float Day, like a couple Fridays ago. I think that's what started it because that root beer float was so good. It's been so long.
Yeah, they got barbecue night over there at Dad's, and I got a moo latte.
Ooh, that sounds
Um,
delicious. What is a latte?
it's kind of like a frappe, but better. I got a caramel one,
Yeah, I used to like McDonald's frappes, but they're just too sweet.
and this one had more of a coffee taste to it. Moo lattes do.
Ooh,
It has a little bit of
okay.
coffee taste. Because Michaela wanted. you know, because she got like a super Ann. I don't know, it's like cake and I don't know, or sweet, whatever. So she's like, here, too. So I tried it. And you want to try this? And she's like, so she took a bite of it and she scrunched up her face like, ooh, coffee. And I was like, yeah, I'm not thrilled with a huge coffee flavor because I don't really like
Yeah.
coffee, but a little bit's okay. And I mean, yeah, I like the new lattes. I hadn't had one in probably a year. You know, I just don't have them. I don't get them. You know, I usually just run over to McDonald's and get a frappe because I like the caramel frappes.
Yeah, that's the one I usually get, is the caramel frappe.
Yeah. But you know, if I'm having sugar and stuff, I just screw it all up because I usually tell them to put extra caramel in it.
Have you tried their, I don't know how new or old it is. I know it's newer. Their Hershey's chocolate chip frappe.
No, I have not.
That is yummy. And if they actually blend it up enough to where you don't have to chew all of the mini chocolate chips, it's even better because it's hard to swallow those chocolate chips, but it's so good. Hey, Pebbles!
Hey, Pebbles.
So here in a moment, I will be meeting up with Katie's Been Yarnified,
Oh, tell her
Michelle
hello.
J.
Tell Katie
I
hello.
will. Um, I was kind of hoping, yes, Michelle was going to make it, but it's a little too humid out here. So it's kind of really affecting her breathing. So she will not make it. And VJ had something come up last minute. So she will not make it. So it's going to be me, Katie, Michelle, and then my patient that we are going to teach how to crochet.
Cool.
Or, well, not teach, but uh,
Re-
whatever a
re-
reword would be.
refresh.
Yes, refresh. Yes.
Okay.
Reintroduce.
Pebbles, says John. Make yourself big so we can see what you're stitching.
No, I'm not stitching nothing. I'm crocheting.
I
Ew.
was on screen, but I'll be back in a second.
I'm
Multitasking.
crocheting. I'm crocheting whatever the girl on the screen says that she's knitting. There you go. It's called a la honeycomb stitch.
Looking good so far.
Goes boop 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 boop. See, it's gonna look better after at least 5, 6 rows.
Right. You'll be able to tell a lot more then.
I definitely need to get some more of the Super Saver ombre because I love the gradients in this. Like it's so subtle, but you can see.
Mm.
The,
What
I don't think
ombre? What kind of ombre do you like from them?
the Super Saver ombre doesn't matter. Like
Mhm.
I've done the gray, I've done the blue. I'd like to see a red one though. I think that would look kind of cool too.
You have a red or the pink.
But I do have that scarfy yarn I want to work up too. Man, this can look so cool
Mm-hmm.
too.
They look
Get
cool working, but everybody was saying how it's so soft and this, that, and the other. I didn't feel that. I didn't get that from
what, the scarfy?
it. Yeah, they're like, it's scarf. You know, there was like, oh, it's like the best and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't get that. You know, it's like, okay, I used it. And then it's like, I don't care if I get it again. I mean, except for the colors with it. I really like the colors.
Yeah, the colors are nice.
Mhm.
It's not as soft as a burnout wavelength though.
I want to try some of that sometime.
Yes, Pebbles, it's a hat because we're working on happy hats today, Pebbles. Come on, you know how it goes.
I'm not working on a hat.
You're supposed to be working on Happy Hats on Happy Hat Day.
No,
It's not called
no.
it's not called Happy Hats whenever you feel like making. Well, it sort of is, but
I know it's Happy Hats, but what I make is still going towards Happy Hats. Does that count?
yeah. I know. I think this would look better if it was like a less of a cuff on it and more of the honeycomb on it.
Oh, I can see. That's turn the lights on.
It's still gonna look cool though.
Mhm. I like it like that too.
I could frog the whole thing right
Do
now
you
and
know
start
the
over again.
red, Jeanette? Do you know the name of it? Offhand? I don't think I've seen the red. I've seen the. Now they have a pink. I
See,
think it's called Mozzie.
well, this blue is called Bluetiful.
See, I think the true blue.
See this Super Saver Ombre Blue is Bluetiful.
They
I,
have it. Like a teal one too. They have a green one, purple. Of course, they have a purple. I have to have the purple.
Walmart, your inspiration. Bluetiful is the first one to fold up. Bluetiful. I don't care about Bluetiful. How many are the other ones? Oh, there we go. Oh, that red one looks so nice.
What's the name of the red one?
Jazzy.
That's pink.
Okay, there's one that's like Super Saver Ombre Anemone.
Okay, okay.
And then there's an orange one. Oh, it looks peaches. It's called Sea Coral. It looks nice too.
I've had that one.
The purple one's called Violet, of course. Baja Blue. Ooh, that looks
Yeah,
nice.
I like that one.
Yeah, the gray one I got, the anthracite. That's the one I got. Oh, navy would be nice too. Oh, there's a whole nother row. Oh, there's a purples and pinks. This one's Sweet Treat.
I don't know that one.
Oh, there's one like oranges, dark orange and reds, like brick, called Hot Sauce. Well, I suppose that makes
Mm.
sense. This one better be called Banana. Oh, it's called Sunny. Looks like bananas. And the one called Seaside looks almost like my
Ice cream?
well, no, it looks like the loops and threads, the blue loops and threads one. The loops and thread facet Seaside. $12. Well, that's a pretty good price actually for because it's a lot of yarn on there.
It's how much?
$12.49,
Oh, it's Canada too, though.
and that's 20% off.
Those are Canada prices, so I don't know if that is here.
Hey, Jalen, how's it going? Jalen Shop and Crochet Channel. Do you shop crochet or do you shop yarn? I bet you she shops yarn. And then she makes crochet out of it on her channel. We're looking at yarn right now.
You're going down the rabbit hole.
All right. Red Heart Super Sabers, Ombres, clearance shades. Red and two colors available. Red and pink. Oh, there's a pink one. Oh, light pink shades. Oh, that looks actually very nice too. $6. Half price.
I'll have to look on your Yarn Inspirations.
But it's half price.
Is that where you're on? Yarn
Yeah,
Inspiration?
yeah, yeah. No, I'm on Yarn Inspiration.
Yeah, I'll have to look on there to see what that is in US.
Oh, here these ones are $3.
What?
Oh, a derby stripe. Well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of funky. These ones are $3. Um, this one's called Flamenco. Purples, pinks, and blues. Oh, that one's not available. Oh, and this pink one's available. Petal pink. Those are only $3 a ball. Only the pinks available left though. Quantity 12. I want 12 of them.
Make a nice blanket with that.
Yeah.
Couple.
I
And I
just
think
like the way that but like I said, like the way the ombre works up, it's so subtle. You don't even notice it until after you're completed though, right? Because I got three shades in 6 rows here already. You can't even tell.
mm-mm.
But but as I'm looking at though, you can tell there's 3 different shades in here on these 6 rows already though. I like it. So this hat's gonna look so cool. Looks like the gray one I did. The the uh, the was that the Jacob's Ladder one? The Jacob's Ladder hat. Like the it's so subtle. Like the shading is so subtle on it, right?
Yeah, I love the ombre.
Hey, Jalen. Nice to meet
Oh,
you.
oh.
I want to see they on your side, Jess.
I'm just in StreamYard. Jalen's Shop and
Mm,
Crochet channel.
Yeah, she should be on your side because she's not hooking with us. So
yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna make a
Good to
shop,
see you.
sell crochet stuff. But yeah, I sub to you. I sub to
That's
every live
awesome.
crocheter.
well, welcome in anyway. I'm on the other side, so
Yes, welcome
But
in, and sorry I'm not currently crocheting. I will be momentarily. Gonna go meet the girls.
yeah, you can't sub to her. She's not even crocheting. I'm crocheting. You got to sub over me.
Or she can be awesome and sub to both of us and support both of us, and she can see what we can do almost on the daily because we're usually live on the daily. And if you're not live on the daily on your hooks, whips, and chains, you also have What If I Could John C that goes live doing wood items that are incredible and incredible. And Miss Jalen, if you come over to play bingo with us on Friday nights, you've got a chance to win a fabulous custom made wood project from John. When are you going to start offering like crocheted items for prizes? Because you do the wood for the crochet group.
hmm
What if somebody wants like, could you make them a shawl?
A what? A shawl? No.
A shawl. But then it would almost have to need like a wooden pin to go with it, so that way it incorporates both of your talents.
I'm not making shawls. It's too hard. Got to do a shawl along first in order to do that.
What? A shawl alone?
Yeah, shawl along. When's that going to happen?
I don't know. Everybody has their yarn.
I know. So when am I going to start that?
Um, um, not sure. What, Monday nights, I guess? I mean, it's your shawl along, so technically You know what I mean? It was your concept. So it should be on your live, right? You're designated. I'm live,
Well,
yes, but I'm also the supporting client. I'm the co-host on Mondays. Like today, I would say this is a joint live. Monday is yours. Tuesday technically is mine. Wednesday's yours. Thursday's mine. Friday's yours. Saturday's yours. Sunday's out. Does that make sense?
they're all ours though.
I know they're all hours. I know, but do you know what I mean?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yes. Thank you.
You're saying you want
I mean,
credit
I'm
for it all.
crazy, but what?
What?
What was that?
Nothing.
I didn't hear nothing.
That's
I
what
am
I
not greedy like that.
How many
I
subs you
am
sitting at?
very so not greedy like that.
How many subs you at? You're sitting at 517.
Well, then Jalen may have already been subscribed to me because I've been sitting at 517 now for a moment, up and down. 518, 519, 516, 517. And to all of our lovely, wonderful friends in chat, just a friendly reminder, go back and check your subscriptions. 2 weeks ago, I was unsubscribed from Mishi's. I was unsubscribed from What If I Could John C. I was unsubbed from VJ. I was unsubbed from Yes Michelle Crochets. Like people that I actually actively go to all the time. These creative hands, I was unsubbed from her. Mama G, I was unsubbed for her. Go check your subbies. Make sure you're subscribed to the channels that you want to be subscribed to. We can all do that through the YouTube studio. Pretty much is how I run through mine. Is if any of my stuff, anybody that is subscribed to me currently, I'm automatically I subscribe back to them no matter what. No matter if they have no videos, 10 people, 12 people, it doesn't matter. You sub to me, I sub back. I return the favor. Um, so I went into YouTube Studios, pulled up all of the people that are subscribed to me, and that's how I quickly found that I wasn't subscribed to even paid people, places that I paid for. I was unsubbed to them,
I know. I hate that.
which
It
was
drives me nuts.
very, very weird. I'm like, okay, I understand unsubscribing me for lack of engagement, but they don't unsubscribe me from channels that I don't go to. That's not the problem. I mean, I have like 1,100. I'm subscribed to 1,100 different channels for a plethora of reasons. I never get unsubscribed from the ones that I never go to. But if I pay to go, I get unsubbed. Thank you, Jalen. Are you sure you weren't subbed already? And it could be taking Nightbot a minute, or not Nightbot, but YouTube sometime to. Your name sounds familiar. Just the Jalen part. Were you in under somebody else, or did you have a different name, or are you brand new to all of this YouTube stuff? And I'm sorry if you've already answered that question. I was MIA, but I'm here now, and I want to be a fan. All right, so we're gonna go inside. We are at the yarn store. Um, I've got to find my Esther, which is my patient. I've got goodies for her. Um, I cannot show you what I will be crocheting on the inside because it is members only uh, viewing after this. I will put some shorts for the tier 2. Oh, there she is. But I see my patient. So I'm going to set you guys off into my purse here for a second, and I'm gonna. There we go. I'm not gonna need it just yet, but let's go. Let's go play. Let's go, young. Okay, over here. But I need to lock my car. Hello, beautiful.
Really far away.
Yes, I am.
Where were you?
I'm a 40-minute drive.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ooh, and there's two of our crew. I've got some stuff. Oh,
My count is off somewhere. This is not making sense to me. I'm gonna have to frog this whole thing.
No.
Yeah, my counts are off. It's not making sense to me. So I'm at 26, but I'm halfway through the first loop. Well, honeycomb on the first one. Yep, I'm gonna have to do this all over again.
I'm sure you have to go back all the way.
Yep. So, well, first row anyway.
Oh no.
That's fine. I like frogging. I just can't believe how easy this comes out with like one single pull, right? That's how you know you're crocheting properly. If you can frog it, it comes out in like one whole pull. All right, let's start this over from the beginning then. You know what? Let's just restart this whole thing because I know this is a little tight.
Let's see.
Look
Okay. Okay.
at that. What? I've seen you frog stuff all the way to the back of the beginning again.
Yeah, because my stitch count was off back way at the very beginning. If you would have counted that, you could have seen if your stitch count was off before you ripped the final
Well,
out.
let's just restart this anyway.
And I frogged an entire blanket before. Are you putting seasoning in that, Zach? That's before? Did you already do it? What are you putting in it? Okay, I'm fine with that. Nope, we have some sprinkled cheese. Did you make it super cheesy? Oh. Ah. I don't remember anything. So.
Okay, so 24 plus 26 is 50. Plus 6. Okay. What? Hey, Jesse, how's it going? Yeah, it's pretty quiet. I'm trying to count my stupid stitches here. I frogged already. All right. Is the hats from last Sunday in the description? They're in last week's description. I can throw them back up here for you though. Boom, boom, boom. Let me pull this up. I'll show them the chat here for you, okay, Jeanette? Okay, so last week we did the fastest crochet beanie by Days Crochet. And quick and beautiful beanie. Okay, so this is Days Crochet. There's that one. And the other one was Jonah Martinez. and this was the blue one, the one that turned out really nice. The blue and red one that I did. This one here. This is the one from Jonah Martinez. That's the second one I just put up. This is the one I really like. And it's soft. It's so soft. This yarn is so freaking soft. Oh, I actually found the equivalent to this. Man, where is it? Okay, so this was the loops and threads. Oh my god, 1 second. So this yarn was the Loops and Threads Barcelona, which is discontinued, but I did find the equivalent to that. The equivalent to that is oops. So the equivalent to this one is the Loops and Threads Impressions. It's the exact same yarn. Available at Michael's. So it's the exact same yarn. Just it's called Impressions now. It's the exact same yarn. Just so you know. Okay. And the Impressions is really good because I've used the Impressions in other colors as well, and I like it. But it's not as nice as my wavelength, but it's really nice yarn. It's soft. It's so soft. What's Joe? Joe, what are you up to? Where is everybody? Where is everybody? There's only 6 people watching. This is unbelievable. Where is everybody at today? This is weird. Because Connie, Annie, okay, Annie we know is sick. Connie's probably just traveling right now. Where's everybody else at? Like everybody's missing. Jesse's here. Jeanette's here. We're missing Beth. Oh, Janet's still here. We're missing Bethy and Greg's here. Herb's here. Like we're missing everybody. Tracy's here. Where's everybody at? Let's go on YouTube and find out where everybody's at. Who's all live right now? Granny D is live right now. Camille's Creation, Watch Me Crochet, is on right now. Free Crochet Tutorial, Amigurumi Fairyland is on. Pearl Perspectives is on right now, live. And that's it. There's a bunch of... That's it. There's nobody else on right now. Where's everybody at? Everyone must still be at church. Must be. Welcome to the Yarn Church. Church of Yarn. That should be a thing. They should make that a thing, shouldn't they? You missed us, didn't you? You didn't like to see me struggle, do you, Annie? Are you feeling better today? Well, Jeanette, we need them to
Hey
all get on their
everybody.
phones. We need them to all get on their phones and subscribe, and then watch on their phones as well. You feeling better today, Annie? You still sound pretty bad. You sound down still. Are you drugged up at least? Or are you just gonna fall asleep on us?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Uh, I guess with the antibiotics is breaking the infection in my head, loose my ear. I had lungs are feeling better.
Did you pack your ears the other day? Because of what I told you on Friday night.
I kept the sheet up over my ears. It's like super hot here today, and I'm literally sitting here because I'm weird in a sweatsuit with a hat on, sitting in front of the fan
Well, it's like Joe. Joe said she was so hot
because
down at her brother's that she came
whole
back up here and she's got sweatpants and a hoodie on.
I'm assuming that means I'm running a temperature now. Have take
Hey, Sarah, how's it going?
go ahead.
Hey, hey, everyone. I have y'all running. The kids and I are cleaning the house for my mother. Everyone's been too busy and it's driving her crazy. Her birthday's tomorrow. Well, if you wanted to, you could have. Oh, you know what? It'd be like, you know what, Mom? Here's the greatest birthday present for you. Clean the house today so you'll have a clean house tomorrow. You won't have to do anything tomorrow at all. It sounds mean, but I know a lot of people do that.
Thank you, Jeanette and Sarah. Uh, yeah. I hate cooking when I'm not hungry. Has anybody ever seen sweet potato tots?
Why would anybody want them?
I love sweet potatoes, and I love tater tots. And I was thinking last night, because that's what I do when I'm sick. I wonder if they've ever made sweet potato tater tots.
Yeah, McCain makes them.
I don't think I've ever heard of that brand.
McCain? That's
Huh.
like the brand. That's like the brand. Well, it's the brand in Canada.
Oh no, down here it's Orida is the brand. I've never heard of
Uh,
McCain's. I'm not saying we don't have them. I've just never heard of them.
Walmart. No, those are just regular ones at Walmart. No, maybe those are them.
And buffering again.
No, there's all kinds of sweet potato fries, but
No sweet. I mean, I make my own sweet potato fries. I mean, I know you can buy them. I like making them fresh. But I was just wondering, I might have to make some and try them and see how they taste. Because sweet potato fries with yum yum sauce is delicious.
all right, sweet potato, 3/8 straight cut, steak cut, plank cut, seasoned. Nope, they don't have them.
And you can
Cavendish
get
Farms does
waffle
not
cut sweet
have them.
potato fries now too. Haven't tried those ones yet.
Well, you could always make your own, right?
Oh, that's what I usually do. And I can make my own tater tots. I've made homemade tater tots.
Yeah.
It was funny. Lorla swears that she will not eat a sweet potato. They're gross. They're nasty. I made sweet potato fries. She said, "What is that?" And I said, "Carrot fries." She said, "Carrot fries." And I said, "Yep, that's carrot fries." She tried one. She goes, "That's pretty good." And I said, "Well, you should eat some more." She ate the whole plate. Just a little white lie to get her to eat. This. Oh, I see you started a new pattern.
Yeah, I
Hey,
had a frog.
Greg.
Had a frog the last one already.
Well, is this going to be as cool as the other ones you come up with?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I like that cough syrup. It works really well, but it makes me feel weird. Joe fall asleep.
Probably.
Where did Jess be? I thought, or is she working today?
No, she's at the sit and stitch.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. No, Greg, it doesn't have codeine in it, but it's promethazine. Promethazine. promethazine, something. Anyway, I've never taken it before. It works fast. And my back feels so much better from not coughing. My back was really super sore. They wanted me to go to the hospital, but told her everything they was going to do there I could do at home. She said even round the clock care, and I told her I didn't have time for that. I had things to do. The world don't understand. I do not have time to be sick. Let's see. Here we go. No, Greg, it does not contain codeine. I just looked it up because then I got curious. It doesn't say so on the label. Usually it'll have it on there. So we learned something Thursday night.
What?
Cash does not trust my oldest son.
Really?
Yeah, he said he came in, was coming into the bedroom after I went to bed to ask me if I had an extra toothbrush because he forgot his toothbrush. And he said Cash met him at the bedroom door growling at him and backed him back into the living room. I was like, well, why didn't you just holler at me? He said, well, you were asleep. And he goes, I don't think he likes me. And I said, no, I think he don't know you. And you come in the bedroom, it was dark, and Daddy wasn't home. And he wasn't going to have nothing of it. So I asked him, I said, did you have sinister thoughts? And he said, only about my nasty mouth. He said, I really wanted to brush my teeth. And I said, well, next time, don't forget your toothbrush. And then I showed him where the extra toothbrushes were. Always have 10 or 12 on hand. You never know. And now it's really super hot in here. I hate sick. I got to put the fan blowing on me. I can't breathe. So, John, you want to come cook dinner?
No.
Come on. Help a gal out. It's really easy dinner. Well, I guess I could have made it easier and used a can of manwich, but that's making homemade sloppy chops. Oh, I got slaw in there. I could put on too. So, yeah. much of a dinner for him, though. Probably the tariffs, Greg. Sorry, you won't be able to get Jack Daniels as cheap. Greg says the sale of American-made booze is down 94% in Canada. But yeah, I'd say it's probably what it is, the tariffs. Thought they were supposed to suspend them, though.
Oh, didn't you hear what happened?
I honestly, I don't watch the news anymore.
Okay, so what happened was the other Friday, Thursday or Friday, uh, Carney, Prime Minister Carney, said, "Well, you know what? You're doing all this to us. We're going to start putting tariffs on something else. Oh, there's a digital tariff now in place that Canada put in place. So Canada put a digital tariff on to anything streaming across the U.S. border into Canada, and Trump said, "You know what? Enough. We're gonna." So Donald Trump stopped all trade coming across the border until Canada.
Mikey
Until
was talking about he couldn't watch. He was watching the news from the U.S. and he can't do it anymore. Is that what he was talking about?
so until Canada decides to take this digital tariff off of anything coming out of the U.S., then the U.S. is stopping all trade across the border. That it's just causing more issues and more issues. It's like, you know what? Just go back to the way it was. Everybody was
Yeah,
making money the way they were,
for everybody.
and now basically Canada's going to stop sending all our wood and our gas and our oil and our water down there. So we're just going to cause even more problems.
That's the whole point. That's what he wanted. Some people just ain't seeing it. Though. I just try to stay out of that stuff. Just sit on the sidelines, and I've been saying something since the 80s. Nobody's listening, but it's happening. And we will see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
sorry I've been such a no-show the last couple of days. I shall be here until time for my next breathing treatment.
Okay, the new digital tax. There's a large technology firm with global revenues exceeding 820 million and Canadian revenues of more than 14.7 million must pay a 3% levy on certain digital services revenues earned in Canada. Unlike traditional corporate taxes based on profit, this tax targets gross revenue linked to Canadian user engagement. So we're talking like Netflix, Disney, like any streaming channel, any game streaming. I'm sure there's going to be one on StreamYard now too.
Oh, yeah.
The new tariffs put in place. There's 25% and 25% and 10% to U.S. tariffs on products of Canada. 25% retaliatory tariff on phase one list of goods through the U.S. surtax order. Unbelievable.
Some
You got to pay
people
cut.
need to follow the old adage, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, yeah, but that's the problem because the thing is that everything's made nowadays. Like we're in a disposable industry now. Everything's made to break.
Yeah, I do know that. Nothing is made like it used to last. And that's a shame because right there, that's why all the landfills are getting full, right there. Because we are disposable societies now.
Oh, so apparently there's there's tariffs on Amazon stuff too. So apparently, so yeah, so in order for me to buy anything off Amazon, I should buy it through Amazon.ca rather than Amazon.com.
Yeah.
That way it gets shipped through Canada from the Canadian stuff, right? Uh, it's unbelievable.
I know they're having the same problem in Australia and New Zealand because there are several creators that I follow and they're having the same types of problems. I know, Greg. I just, in my town, in the town that I live in, we have a landfill. And I guess they decide, since we're a poor state, we get New York's, New Jersey, freaking New Hampshire, Tennessee, and Virginia. All their trash
Well,
comes here to our landfill,
well, yeah, that's why they started making those
their own
those garbage.
state.
That's why they started making those garbage islands.
They need to use it in their own states and quit filling our states up with their garbage.
Well, they need to start using incinerators, but the problem is all the fumes that it's going to create because it's all plastics, right? Okay, so it goes on to say here that U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods are at 145%, and Chinese tariffs on U.S. goods are at 125%. So why don't they just lower that down and say, you know what? There's a 15% tariff on Chinese goods. Done. Like 125 and 145%. Like that's just outrageous. 25% tariff on goods coming in from the U.S. Oh, and the Border Patrol is collecting the tariffs in the form of a surtax. Unbelievable.
Wait, so now you have to pay to cross the border? Is that what that means? Or
Yep.
when it comes, or when anything, like you have to, if you like, if I was going there visiting, anything that I'm carrying in, I have to pay a tariff on. Is that how it works?
As long as it was brand new items, yes.
Okay.
See that like I, I remember my mom and a bunch of her friends used to go down to Buffalo and buy clothes. Like they would go down for a weekend, buy a bunch of clothes in Buffalo, New York, and then come back across the border. And the thing is that when they did, every tag was removed off of every item of clothing, but they kept the receipts. And the thing is, no, I wore it. No, I wore it. So therefore, worn clothes you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay taxes on worn clothing when you come across the border, even though it's obviously still brand new, but the tags are off of it, right? So
If the tags are off, it's considered worn if you return it.
yeah. So gifts that are duty exempt are gifts up to $60. Anything over that is taxable. Clothes marked as made in Italy are exempt. So clothes that are not made in the U.S. are exempt. Tariff will apply if there's no evidence that the goods are a product of the country other than the U.S.
I don't
Goods
think
purchased.
there is any clothing made in the U.S. anymore. It has a U.S. tag, but then you see product of China on the back of it, or Taiwan
Uh,
or something. So the tag is made in the U.S., but the clothes aren't. That's what it's saying.
yeah. Okay, so as an example here, so the amount of tariffs as a percentage of the value for duty of the good before taxes, the surtax is calculated by multiplying the value by 25%. For example, um, U.S. goods with a value for duty of $50 or more has a 25% tariff, so you're paying $12.50. So you're paying $62.50 for a $50 item, plus taxes on top of that, plus our HST and our GST, which is another 14%. So that makes it 39% taxes. So a $50 item is now $74.
Okay, back. Sorry. Had a cough.
Yes, we're paying like 25. What does it say? 30, 30. So GST is 7%, and depending on your PST is on top of that. And depending on where you live, it's a harmonized tax, which is combined. Alberta doesn't have GST. It just has Alberta does not have a PST, but we do get charged GST, which is stupid.
Welcome back, Joe.
Thank you. How you feeling?
Did you have a nice nap?
Oh, very good.
Mm.
The pressure from the infection is making my ear hurt really bad.
Oh, yeah. What do you want? Really?
She wants your attention. I sent you that meme. That was all about motorboat.
Mm.
I don't care what that other cat looks like. That meme was completely about motorboat.
Yep. I saw that. I said, holy crap, that's so true.
Yeah, I tried to get John to come down here and cook dinner for me, Joe, and he told me no.
Wow.
Oh,
No.
GST's 5%.
There you have them.
Sloppy Joes and fries.
Not easy to fix, so.
Simpler than last night.
Yeah.
Just didn't have it in me today. But he still got to eat.
Are you feeling any better at all, though?
My breathing is better. I'm not choking. Uh,
Well, that's good.
but the
What,
really, I've been chilling all day today. I've been freezing to death today.
mm,
My face hurts and my ear hurts. My face feels like somebody stepped on it. But I know, and the weird thing is, the whole time I've been sick, I have not had any pain. And now my ears hurt, and I have this horrible headache, and my face hurts. So I'm figuring it's where the antibiotic is breaking it loose, and it's the pressure releasing. I am a nasty, crabby mess, though. I'll give you that. So I am not a good patient. I don't like being sick, and I'm hateful. Poor Bill. He's a trooper. I'm snapping at him, and it's not his fault. I'll apologize when I feel better. I am probably the world's worst patient. Because I've been one of those everybody leave me alone moods, and I got stuff to do, and it is what it
mhm.
is. Although I will not have the baby at all this week. I plan to take her 2 extra days because they have her on the 4th of July to take her to the regatta. But I just told Andrew I'm just going to take this next week to get better because I snapped at her Friday.
What you do?
Nothing that she don't normally do. It's just the noise got on my nerves. It wasn't her
Mm,
fault. I did apologize to her, but I just told Andrew, I said, you know how I get when I get sick. I said it's just better for her to be away from me, so I'm not yelling at her. Her and Anthony were. I was driving. You know those tubes that are where you pull them apart, you push them back together,
you're cutting out.
and they make the noise. Uh,
Mm,
oh, the tubes where they crunch, where they you push them together and you pull them apart, and they do that really loud sound.
mhm.
Flexible tubes, flexi tubes. She was doing that in the car, and she like put the end of it up right by my ear, and she screamed through it. and Anthony was in his and they were both at the same time, and I was in traffic, and I just lost it.
Did they
Told
both be
my mom,
quiet?
huh?
Did they both be quiet after that?
Oh yeah.
Well, there you go.
Anthony knew it at the outset. You don't do that when mom's driving. I don't do well with loud, annoying noises when I'm driving anyway. And I was just like, you both need to stop it, hush, and I want quiet, settle quiet. And it was just like when I parked the car and Lorelai got out of her booster seat and she come up, wrapped her arm around my neck. She said, "Do you still love me?" I said, "Yes, I still love you." I said, "You just got on my nerves a little bit."
Hmm.
She told me that was okay because when you're sick, you get grouchy. She says, "I get grouchy and you don't get mad at me." But yeah, I don't like snapping at her, so it's better if she's not around me. Anthony's just going to have to take his own chances. He's been staying in his room a lot. He came
No.
in and hugged me around the head this morning and gave me a kiss on the forehead. Okay, I gotta go do this breathing treatment and fix dinner. If y'all are still on later, I'll come back.
Okay.
So later, taters.
Bye.
It's not working out.
Still not?
No, it's not working out. Hmm.
I really don't know. I've never used that stitch before, so I don't know.
Like it looks cool, but my counts aren't adding up. I didn't miss any stitch. I didn't miss any stitches this time, but they're not. It's not working up the way it's supposed to.
I just don't know.
I think I'm just gonna.
Don't fry again.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna.
you put stitch marker like every 10 stitches.
Well, see, so the thing is that she when she's doing her, she puts stitch markers at 26, which is the brim, right? Okay, she puts
Okay.
stitch markers at 26, and then it's six half doubles, six singles, six half doubles, six singles, right? So it's 6, 12, 24, and then six at the end. Okay, so
Okay.
my and the thing is, so after 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 rows. I'm actually down to I'm 3 past my end already. But I think I screwed up here where this should have been a double instead of a single here. Because it's supposed to go in and out, in and out, right? They started out and then brought it in, but then it should have gone back out again, which means I got to take up at least 2 more rows. See, if I'm taking 2 rows off, that means I might as well just do the whole thing.
What about lay down? Lay down. Good girl.
See, I think I'm better off doing top downs instead of
Yeah,
round.
that's how I am.
Because then I know my count won't be off at all. Right.
Hmm.
Ooh, I like that one.
Looking for a different one to try.
Yeah, that's not a top down either. Sun hat.
Hurt.
That short rose, that looks like short rose by Bag of Day. That looks like I'll get so messed up on that.
Yeah, the short row one. I haven't tried that one, but I was like, oh no.
Oh, there's a cool looking slouch hat. It looks like a shell.
But I've done several of her hats, and I mean, they all work out. And the ones I've done anyway, I mean, she has so damn many. But yeah, she has. She has some I want to try still. And I'm behind on watching her tutorials and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm behind on everybody right now, I think. That's all right. I'll catch up. But Mama, Mama, Kayla, I know I'm way behind on her.
All right, let's try this one.
Which one you gonna
This one's kind
try?
of cool, actually.
Oh, you haven't picked one yet.
It's a slouch hat.
Who's it by?
Fiberflex.
Okay.
Start at the bottom, work our way up.
I like top downs.
Super Saber Chunky. I don't have an 8mm hook. An 8mm hook. Oh my god.
You don't have those?
I don't have anything over 6.
Oh. And you just use baits though, right? Is that right?
Well, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I don't have any.
All
I
right,
don't.
let's.
I normally just use the combs. Normally, not always.
All right, let's change this. Let's put that away. Let's start this one with this brunette then. Let's go with a 6 instead of a L hook.
Just make your stitches looser.
Yeah.
You're a tight crocheter though.
No, I've changed that up a lot. Trust me.
Okay. I used to be. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, I know it was way too tight.
I'm more of a loose crocheter. But I've seen some people that they crochet so tight they have trouble getting in the next round. That take you forever doing that shit. You either loosen up or go for a bigger hook.
Oh, she's making hers really loose. Holy cow.
Chat got quiet or I froze, one of the two. The last one I see is from Greg.
Yeah, that's Greg's.
Okay.
All right, let's go up a hook size for the starting chain only, and you go back down to the 8mm. What?
Mm-hmm. A lot of people do that when they do the first row. They start so I'm using a 6 now, but some people go like to a 6.5 or 7 to
Yep.
do the first row, and then they go down. That way it doesn't curl or curve.
Okay, let me go dehydrate. I'll be right back. Right.
Okay. All right, who is still here in the chat? I'm on John's side, but I'm going to turn on StreamYard to see who is here. So roll call. Who's here? Hi, Nifty. Welcome in. John just stepped away for a minute. He'll be back in a second. We're just doing a roll call to see who's here. Because nobody's really talking. Jess is meeting people, some fellow crocheters, and she's out with them for right now. She'll probably pop back in here in a little bit. She's been in and out. I did a roll call and we only have one person here. Come on. Greg, you still here? Jeanette, Tracy, Sarah, anyone? What are you up to today, Nifty? Oh, Herb's still here. Awesome. Are you still relaxing, Herb, in your chair? Or did you get up to have lunch or anything? I just had my lunch. I had some hamburger helper that we make ourselves. It's more of an Italian one. Okay. You don't feel like working on your stuff today, huh, Herb? Having kind of an off day. Oh, you're working on a shawl? That's awesome. I have one that I need to get back to working on, but today I'm
Hey,
working on some wash rags for Jeanette. So I'll be sending wash rags and hats. Uh, I think I have what till November, so we'll see what I get made. But I'm doing things for myself in between. Or not really myself. I just make them and I give them away, or stick them in a pile over there. It's all the makes I have done.
why would they do that?
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm. So where Jess was at?
And with her friends or whatever. And I did a roll call, and so far all we have is Nifty and Herb.
What? Where's everybody else at?
I
Greg
don't
should
know.
be there.
I asked, I was like, is Greg here? Tracy, Sarah, who all is here? Let's do a roll call. And Herb's still here and Nifty. And that's all we've got so far. I was like, where is everybody? Jeanette didn't even answer me.
Jeanette's not even here? Wow.
You didn't answer me.
Holy, look at this.
Oh,
Where's
wow.
the end? It's like yarn baby twins in here.
You're baby twins. Oh my god.
Well, see, I don't even know where the end of this is at. Like this, look at this. Like I still got 8 rows in here. Holy cow!
Oh my god. That's gonna take all day.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. There's triplets. Oh my god.
That's gonna take all damn day.
There's triplets in here. I'm just gonna put some on the ball winder. Let's make a cake out of this. Oh my god. What happened to their machine?
Mm, wow. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm just gonna put this on the ball winder. Wow, unbelievable.
What ball winder are you using? An electric one?
Oh, I'll use my wooden one.
Okay.
Jess is trying to give me her Lakey one too. Ooh, you should take my Lakey one because you know you want Lakey hooks. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not taking your yarn winder.
You see the videos I put up on the thing with Zach?
No. Oh yeah, with the lightsabers.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I just thought I'd share them. Once in a while,
A boy and his toys.
yeah, once in a while I share stuff. So Michaela and that damn song. Oh my God, Jess has competition. A little.
Oh, this whole ball is messed up. Unbelievable. This is gonna just try my nerves today.
Yeah, now you know those videos I posted of Michaela singing and stuff. And then later on, she'd come through and she's like, JoJo. And I was like, what? She's like, chicken banana. And I'll get the hell out of here.
Chicken banana.
She'd run off laughing. She knew it drove me crazy. I hate that song. That and her baby shark.
Doot 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 doot.
Yeah, she sings that a lot too. I don't mind that one as much as I do the other. There's Tracy. Holy crap, did you wake up? What are you working on, Tracy? Oh, she went over to Granny D's. Ah,
Ah, traitor.
oh my goodness.
Oh, look, there's another yarn baby inside of that one. Oh my god. This whole ball is just a mess. It's unbelievable.
She's working on a virus shawl. Okay. And what yarn is that, John?
Wavelength, burnout wavelength.
Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't get any of that.
This is the first time I had a problem with it. All my other 4 that I've used were fine.
No, I've seen it on Yarn Inspiration. I thought about it. I don't know. And it was in the cart, and and I didn't order. I think I've got too much yarn now. Then I knew Eric had yarn for
8,000,
me to Joe.
8,000 of them for you.
So yeah, I just decided not to until I, sort some stuff. I know over there I have like the giant vacuum seal bags
Yeah,
full of
my stuff.
makes of.
Oh,
No, your stuff's in there. Probably just, I'm so glad. I have got to get some of it out to you.
that's all right. I get the same thing from Jess too, because of the stuff I got to send her.
Oh my God, I do though. I have to get some stuff for that. No, but that bag over there, is stuff that I've made, like the hats, and I've got 3 blankets. I've got that shawl I made for you, or the wrap.
Oh, the pink one.
It's just all stuff that I've made that needs to be washed. And it was supposed to go down there to Dad's with me because they have a washer and dryer. Yeah, and it didn't make it to the car for some reason. He forgot it. So I'll have to go laundromat here one day and wash it. And I don't know. Should I tag every single hat that I made, or just put
I
in,
am.
or just okay? I'm just thinking, or should I just say they're all acrylic and they're all, whatever. They're. I have one that has some wool in it, but I'm just gonna give that to somebody else. I made that with Himalayan air wool. It's a lime colored that I have.
Oh my god, it's driving me nuts. Um,
So Tracy, who's the shawl for? Okay. She
what?
doesn't know. She doesn't know who it's for. She's just making it. Nothing wrong with that. I have a big old sale or something sometime. Everybody's stuff they know. Early Christmas sale. That's what it could be.
Uh-huh.
I should look through that stuff and start giving it away when we for our winners. I don't think I have Jen Reed's address or whoever won last time. Wasn't Jen?
Yeah, Jen won last month.
Yeah, I don't have her address.
I'll get it for you.
Okay, just whenever, and then I can get that sent out this week.
Tell you what, I'll give you Jan's once I get the last winner for this month on Tuesday.
But yeah, just give them both to me, and then I'll get them both sent out. I know Jen said she didn't care what it was that she got. She wasn't picky. Okay.
See, I haven't even started Jane Doe's yet. I haven't
Mm,
started Jen's yet. See, I'm getting behind on those too.
yeah.
Well, I still got to finish off everybody else's and send theirs off.
That's
Man,
that. Oh, that's for you. I remember now. The little cotton oh baby. It's a
oh
Lion
baby,
brand, I believe.
oh baby.
I remember saying you could have those. They're red. You know, I could give a winner Mishi's colorway from Rena's yarns that I have sitting here.
What are stained
But
glass? Or the other one?
no, stained glass wasn't hers.
Well,
I
she's got
might.
two of them now. She's got two of them now, doesn't she?
Yeah, this is. I know it's like a teal green on the outside, so I don't know what it is. It's across the couch on the other side. I can't reach. But I might just donate it for the birthday bash. What we're doing when on 9th or something like that.
What birthday bash?
For me, Connie, and Annie's birthday. Connie's doing a party on her channel.
Hmm.
She put it on the thing. I don't know. I think it's the 9th.
Well, I remember everybody talking about it. The 9th. Oh, I got my eye appointment that night. Oh, man.
I think. I don't know. I think that's what it was. The
So,
9th just sounds like that's right, but it could be wrong.
so, I got an eye appointment either on the 9th or the 8th or 9th, one or the other.
Let me grab my tablet here, and since nobody's talking a whole lot, I'll just go back and see if I can't find it. It'll be on. Honey. Yeah, on the 9th at 5 o'clock. I should just copy the link and post it, shouldn't I? How do I do that? I did that. View channel. What I want. Post. I'm gonna write a post. No, I don't want to do that. Well, my tablet's messed up. It says live in 41 days, August 9th.
August 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't July 9th, though?
No, it's in August.
Oh,
So
it's
that's right.
August. Okay.
Yes, that's right. 41 days. Yeah. So yeah. I guess Connie's going to be gone a lot this month, and she's going to have her grandkid there for a while, so it's not going to work for this month. Yeah, so that's when she's doing it. I posted it, so I don't know. Let's see if I got it. Yeah, I think I removed a lot of stuff on my. I did.
I'll deal with these rest of these yarn babies. This much yarn, but Jesus, what a waste! What a pain! Like yarn triplets. I'm telling you, unbelievable. All right. What's Chris asking? John, what? What yarn are you doing whatever with? Oh, I was just re-rolling. Sorry, I was caking up. I was caking up a wavelength. Caking up a wavelength because that other one wasn't working out for me. So now I'm going to do it. Work on another hat. Hopefully this one will work out for me. But I need bigger crochet hooks. Okay. Chain 50. Yeah, I don't think, I'm pretty sure I don't have any bigger hooks than a 6. Which is weird. Do you think a full set would come with more than just 6s in them? Right? 6.5. 6. 6.5. 7. 7. Well, since I don't have an 8, let's go with a 7 instead then, right? Right? Right. I'm taking a break from cleaning a while and working on a hat. Oh, way to go, Sarah.
I'm sure she's got food in there. Go ahead and
Really,
check.
I just got it ready and put it back away.
Okay, well, put back over there so that baby doesn't grind it. Put back over there so that baby doesn't tripping over or whatever.
Today is not seeming my day for doing anything at all. Doing, say, 3 hours, I got nothing done. Oh, unbelievable.
You leaving? He was taking off. Yeah. I'll get your mug. You know the air doesn't work in the car until you put it in the gas. Oh yeah. And it's showing on my weather bug 88. Jeanette's actually here, yeah. Chris K. Sarah. Tracy, I'm working on Moss Claws. Just sent to Jeanette. I'm not sending just hats. And then a few other things. And Chris K says for the Divine Hat, you need a 6.5 and a 4.5, if that's what you're doing. You give me party mix, chicken and gravy flavors. Gravy delicious punch. I'm not a vote. We'll see. Frisky. Yeah, you're right about. Yeah. Well, have a good day. Love you. I know. That's it. Jeanette says she hopes you can fix your yarn.
Oh, I'll fix it. I'll cut it all up.
Oh my god.
Well, I'll cut it up into pieces. You'll never even know. You'll never see the joins in them anyway in this yarn.
Jeanette keeps saying that she's here. We see and hear you, Jeanette. I'm reading your post.
Okay. All right, everybody. I'm gonna have to go in and get some food because I'm just starving my ass off right now.
Okay.
So thanks for joining us, and gonna go in and get some food. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back later tonight for sure, and come and join us then and see how much progress I got done on this second hat that I started. See how far I get going with this.
Oh my
All right,
God.
so thanks for
Good.
joining us. Oh, where are we at? There we go. Thanks for joining us. I know Jess would have loved to have been here, but she had to go do her other thing there. So I'm sure she'll be joining us tonight for sure. Hopefully there's more chatter in the chat. Hola for everybody. Um, and join us tonight for some more happy hats, and tomorrow for hookswipes and chains. And take care, have fun. Oh, and Tuesday night we'll do bingo over at Jess's channel. So thanks for all that. Take care, have fun. We'll see you later tonight.
Bye, everyone.
My buttons aren't working. Stop with that.